lifted up as we see President Trump has done some things, but this is not the first time that Syria has been attacked by the United States. We just didn't know about it. So, we just have to be thankful for where we are. And earlier, we started a conversation about, Brother Steve asked a question about, what was your question again?
When is it time when someone should step down from the pulpit? After you've done so much, what's the limit? We all said it falls short, but how much do you come before they say, "Hey, you can't be in the pulpit anymore"? Yeah, I mean, okay, somebody caught you taking a drink at a club one night. They may say, "Okay, you doing all right, Pastor? Something wrong?" That was okay, but they see you there every weekend, and you at the Class 6, the dock store every day, and this. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? Or you doing other things that does not make you look good, and you up there pray the Lord, laying hands on people. What kind of it doesn't mix. So I was asking when is it time when you should say, "Hey, sit down," until you get yourself together. I think.
Well, and then the way I explained it to him too is sometimes if you go back and you look in the Bible, when David messed up, David slept with Bathsheba, and he got her pregnant. What did he do? He tried to cover up what he did. But when the man of God came to him, when the prophet came to him and said there was a man that took a poor man's sheep, and he had a banquet, and he took the poor man's sheep, and he killed the poor man's sheep, and he served that. But he had hundreds of sheep, but you took the poor man's sheep. David got upset. David got beset. David was mad about it because it was like, how in the world could you do this? And it was like, you're the guilty one. Yeah. So David, being the king, could have killed the prophet. But because he had a heart after God, he repented. But consequences came with his even with him because he had a child. He loved the child. She was pregnant with his child. Then you got her husband murdered. It was like so it goes back to the heart. And I read the scripture about the heart is deceitfully wicked. Who can know it? The Lord tries the reins of it. And he know whether or not you sincere. He would know whether or not you're fake with it. But you have to realize that a lot of people don't realize that they're even wicked or realize that they're evil because this is what I'm used to. As I was telling Brother Steve, I was watching a show called Being, and it comes on TV1, and it was talking about and it had Being is like telling you a person's life story. And it had Kiki Wyatt on it. And I used to watch the Divas, whatever, the Divas, and Kiki Wyatt was always just crazy to me. Mm-hmm. And she did a lot of backward stuff. But her husband is a pastor. She's a pastor wife, but she's cussing. She's very radical, and he's very patient with her. He's very loving, concerning her. So I was just like, why don't he just, get her in check or whatever? And it goes back to trying to, when we look at something or we see somebody, we naturally judge them. We naturally assume we know what's going on with them. Then you find out her family background. And it was like, oh my God, we as the church do this to people. Or we as people do this to people all the time. We assume we know a person. And you don't know exactly what they went through. But we arrived at a decision about that person before we really get the full matter of it. And Jesus talked about how it's not what goeth in a man that defileth a man, but what comes out of a man that defileth him. And the thing is, we don't realize how messed up we are till we go in other environments. You know, like if you were a single parent, you were a single, your mother raised you as a single parent. You don't know what it is to be in a household with a mother and a father. So if you go around it, it seems strange to you. Or if you were raised in a household with a mother and a father, and the father was kind of dormant, he was there, but he wasn't there. And you had a dominating mother or a mother that, okay, he ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna make sure that my family's always taken care. So when people see us in the street, they're not questioning whether or not we're taken care of. I have to do what's necessary to make sure my family is secure. And that's not the woman's job. Right. Then you have some women, oh, my husband said he's there, he does everything, and they become the doormat for the husband. They become, I got to do this, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, whenever you see those dynamics, or you're introduced to those dynamics, you begin to question whether or not, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because in my household, this is the way that things are done. Or when you marry a person and you're bringing two cultures together, and it's like, marriage for me was a shock. 16 years ago, it was a shock because for so many years, from what I was in my own place where I was 21 when I moved out, and I got married at 29. So I really had like 8 years of living by myself, doing what I wanted to do, going where I wanted to go, not being accountable. So to have someone to move into your house, and I'm messy neat. He's neat. And see, I had the closet. I had a walk-in closet. And the whole closet was mine. So everything in the closet was mine. I didn't even try to keep it clean. I just made sure the shoes and clothes was in there. And then all the drawers in the room had all my clothes in it. Now I got to take that stuff out, organize it, and make room for him. So then he comes in and he naturally wants to arrange my stuff. I'm used to 8 years of doing what I want to do. Yeah, so it's like, wait a minute. And in my household, my dad brought the money home. And whatever my mom wanted to do with the house, she was allowed to do. He didn't care as long as it was clean. And as long as my mom was happy, he was happy. So it was like, okay, I ain't used to a man trying to have a say-so in the household. And then when he would clean up, he would arrange the kitchen the way he wanted it, but you don't cook. And then I would come home sometimes on a Saturday, and because his love language was, I clean up and I make life easy for you. When you come home, he done cooked dinner, cleaned the house, washed all the clothes, cut the grass, washed the cars, took care of Darius, took care of barbershop, took him shopping. Whatever it was, he made my life easy. I come home, and he's like, look at all the love I'm showing you. And I'm like, that ain't love to me. He's like, love to me is action. And I'm like, no, love to me is being consistent, telling me you love me, hugging me, kissing me, being consistent, being the rock that I need you to be. I'm used to having a man. My daddy said, I love you. And he came home every night. If I needed something, and I said, Dad, I need blah, 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 a day or two later, I got what it was. So I'm not used to having, someone. My dad, when we were little, he made sure the house stayed clean. He would make us do it with him. He never told us just to do it. He would do it with us because he's like, if I show you how to do it right, it'll be done. But it was, I'm not used to this. I went to my friend's house to spend the night. Their dad was like, when I got drunk and then come home, he done called us. And the next morning, he was up banging the pots and said, get up. Said, y'all want to come in drunk. And you got a new girl drunk. A new girl we got drunk. He's like, my house got to be clean. Blah, blah, blah. So we had to get them cleaned up. Wash those, it's Saturday. We had to do all that stuff. And I was like, in my household, we didn't do stuff like that. My dad by 6:45 was gone. But my dad also made us go with him to work. My dad worked in he did lawn care, so we had to go with him and work. So it wasn't like we just could lay in the bed and sleep. We had to get up with him at 6 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, we done cut 3-4 yards. And we back home. We on our way back home. And when we got back home, he fed us before we got home. So go in there, take your bath, clean the house. You clean the house, then you get dressed, you take your bath, get dressed, we going out for the evening. We would go somewhere.
He still operates like that with me. It wasn't you go home after you work all day and tired and go to sleep. It was you go home, put on clothes, and let's go. That's right. After you done come back, I didn't have to clean up because Grandma cleaned up the house. Grandma was retired, was off on Friday.
We had to clean. Yeah. We had to clean it, and you had but so much time to clean it. If you wasn't clean like he wanted it was, consequences and repercussions.
Yeah.
And then he would take you places and, go have fun. But it was always around old people or back in the day they would visit family. There was certain family I wasn't going to leave my dad's side because I did not trust him. There was other families he had to come in the woods to try to find her because we was all playing and just having us a good time. But there were certain members who weren't gonna get you to go nowhere with them. Do nothing with them. And if I went in their house, I didn't want to sit on their couches and I didn't want to eat their food. And I was very peculiar at an early age. And I would be like, why am I like this? But it lets you know that there are things that in our hearts or as mindsets that we get as we are raised, as we're coming up. And it's like, if you're used to a dirty, nasty environment, you can go in it and it don't bother you. It don't bother you. I had a girlfriend, every time I went to her house, the same pile of trash was always in her room. And I would be freaking out and saying, I ain't coming back over here till y'all get this house clean. Either I would come in and you go, I need to use your bathroom, dirty underwear in the middle of the floor. And it was like, you don't have no shame about this. I was like, we would get murdered if we did nasty stuff like this. But they was like, all right, just keep them out the way. I'm not about to touch your underwear. But it was like, okay, it lets you know. It says, I want to go to Matthew 15. And And I want to talk about how the Pharisees and the Sadducees always looking at what Jesus and his disciples did. They always was trying to compare it to what we do or what John's disciples do. And they want to say, this one is a little different. This one is when the Pharisees and the religious scholars came to Jesus all the way from Jerusalem. And it says, why do your disciples play fast and loose with you? And it says, why do the disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they not wash their hands when they eat bread. And it was like, wow. But Jesus put it right back on them. Why do you use your rules to play fast and with God's command? God clearly says, respect your mother and your father. And anyone denouncing father or mother should be killed. But you weasel around that by saying whoever wants to can say to father and mother, what I owe to you, I've given to God. That can hardly be called respecting a parent. You cancel God's command by your rules. Fraud. Isaiah's prophecy of you hit the bullseye. Down to these people make a big show of saying the right thing, but their heart isn't in it. They act like they're worshiping me, but they don't mean it. They just use me as a cover for teaching whatever suits their fancy. He then called the crowd together and said, listen and take this to heart. It's not what you swallow that pollutes your life, but what you vomit up. Later his disciples came to him and told him, did you know how upset the Pharisees were when they heard what you said? Jesus shrugged it off. Every tree that wasn't planted by my Father in heaven will be rooted up by its roots. Forget them. They are blind men leading blind men. When a blind man leads a blind man, they both end up in the ditch. Peter said, I don't get it. Put it in plain language. Jesus replied, you two are being willfully stupid. Don't you know that anything that is swallowed works its way through the intestines and is finally defecated? But what comes out of the mouth gets its start in the heart. It's from the heart that we vomit up evil, arguments, murders, adultery, fornication, theft, lies, and cussing. That's what pollutes. Eating or not eating certain foods, washing or not washing your hands, that's neither there or here. And I was like, oh my God, this is a mouthful. It's not what goes in you that defiles you, but it's what comes out of the heart. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And a lot of times, you don't have to really know a person to really know what's in it. What comes out their mouth is what they tend to focus on, or what they tend to share with people. And it's something else. It's something else when if it says either make a good tree good or make a bad tree bad. Good fruit can't grow on a bad tree. Bad fruit can't grow on a good tree. If the fruit turns bad, it's off the tree. It falls to the ground. So to say what's in your heart sometimes shows what's in your character. And a lot of times we don't realize how wicked we are till we hear our conversation. And most people don't realize that they say wicked or crazy things because that's life for me. That's life for me. If you come in and you don't look kind of good today, oh my God, you look like you about to die. Or you look awful, and it was like that's what's in your heart. And like Jesus said, he said, it's not the traditions of me. It's not about what you learn from we all grew up in churches. There was certain churches that there was certain things that churches were known for. If a woman can't wear pants to church, you find that nowhere in the scripture that a woman shouldn't wear pants to church, or a woman shouldn't wear pants at all. You don't find that in the scripture. And most times we'll take an opinion of a man and we'll make it doctrine. We'll say, this is the way it's supposed to be, and this is what it is, and blah, blah, blah. And so you can't do this. And to go back, a woman can't teach a man. And I was like, if you think about that scripture, and you think about it honestly, who raises children? A woman basically is due for the production of your children. The fruit that you get from your children came from their mom. Because most times, mothers didn't work. And mothers were what raised sons and daughters. And if you had a good mom, she taught you how to work. She taught you principles. She gave you virtue. She gave you understanding. She gave you wisdom. Now, there are some mothers that teach you to steal, cheat, lie, and connive. So, when you stand in the congregation of the people, I know how to be deceived. You know, I've seen it, and I used to be one. When I first got saved, I loved the Lord, but I loved me more. Because I did not have a true understanding of who he was in my life. I would come to church, shout this. As soon as church was over with, I was going to get my groove on. I was going to run to my friend's house, and I was going to shack up with him till Tuesday. And then after Wednesday, I'm coming to Bible study, and I'm going to duck out of Bible study because I don't want them to talk. Because I don't want them to pick up on me that I done been doing what I've been doing. And so from Wednesday to Friday, I'm be strong. Do whatever I want to do. But from Friday to Sunday, I'm consecrating myself back unto the Lord. So Sunday when I get in there, I done repented. I done really repented. I done asked the Lord to forgive me. And I remember, huh? You did that much. But every Sunday, it was an every week thing, and I kept saying, Lord, I don't want to keep doing this. I was like, now, you say you're a deliverer. You say you're a healer. You say you're a keeper. Now, why is it that I feel like I got to go be with this person? And he didn't have to come around church. He didn't have to come around none of my friends. And the only time he really was coming at 10 o'clock at night, he was sleeping. And I was like, oh, either he gone for the weekend. I'm doing my thing. But I'm saying I love God too. And I'm standing, and then I'm trying to do praise and worship on the praise team. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, Lord, don't kill me. Here we go. Don't kill me on the altar. Don't kill me. Because, you know, people have preached so much that God was such a jealous God, and God didn't want you to mess up. And if you mess up, he was going to judge you immediately. Thank God for grace and for his mercy. He give you time to get it right. He give you time to say, I'm not, today I end this. I'm not going to walk this way no more. And he's like, wow. So when God said, I prayed the prayer, I said, God, I need you to reveal to me if he's my husband, let's get married. If he's not my husband, move. And I said, sometimes you have to be careful what you say you pray for, and you don't really want the answer to it. Because when God did it so fast, my head was swimming, and I was so hurt and so torn up because I really thought that person was my husband. We dated in high school. We disconnected and then we got back together, and I swore up and down, that is the one. And then when he came and he said, I love you, and I've always loved you, but because you had him. And he's not mine. I don't think I could marry you. I don't want to marry you because every time I look at him, I see his father. I know his father, and I did not care for his father. So therefore, I don't want to mistreat him. And I was thrown away because I was like, what do you mean? And then it was like, okay, God, I'm giving you your answer. I'm telling you, you was just a toy. You was just a sex partner for this man. And you didn't realize, you thought he loved you. But he don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. So then I was like, okay, so I walked away. I was hurt, crying. Waylon was my friend. I talked to him about it, and he was right there. He said, I knew that fella wasn't your husband. I'm looking at him like, what? I know he wasn't your husband. But my life began to change, and I began to get serious about the things of God. And I saw he was a roadblock to get me from not wanting to serve God wholeheartedly. And I went a whole year, didn't talk to him. And one day he called and he said, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll be over to help you, whatever. And I took him some soup because he was sick. His mom, dad was on the road, whatever. And end up right back in the streets again. And I'm saying, now, wait a minute. This ain't right. Walked out the door. When I walked out the door, it was like the sunlight was shining so bright. Just couldn't see him. The sun shouldn't be shining like this. And the Lord started speaking to me. He said, if you look back, you're going to be like Lot. Okay. So I didn't even look back in his direction. He was trying to talk to me, and I just kept doing like this. And I got in the car. And usually I would back this way and go past the house. I backed this way, and I never went back down that street again. And I was like, oh my God, God speaks to you audibly and tell you to leave a thing alone, you better leave it alone. And I was like, but in my heart, I wanted him to marry me. In my heart, I loved him more than I loved God. And anything that you love more than him. And when God said, and I walked away. 3.5 years, I stayed single. I started loving being single. I started loving being with God. And some guys was trying to date me, and I was like, leave me alone. I don't want to date you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And he was like, oh, the Lord said we were supposed to give me. Leave me alone. I'm like, I'm happy being single. I'm glad to be single. I was like cleaning up every morning. I was cleaning up the house, washing the clothes, ironing all his clothes, putting them together, just being happy. And then the Lord said, He showed me wailing in a dream, but I didn't know it was wailing. I saw the forehead and I saw the skin tone. I knew what the skin tone was, but wailing always was glasses. So I never saw his eyes. Never. Didn't even think about it. And then I was like, he too young for me. I don't want no baby. Like, he 5 years younger than me. That's a kid. Whatever. He ain't even got his life together. He's still in school, whatever. And then when God said that's your husband, I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me. But God had to get my heart and my mind to line up to want to serve him wholeheartedly. Because otherwise, I would have been trying to please that man and his family, and I never would have been accepted. And it's sad to say, years later, couple of, well, 5, 6 years later, he passed away. And I would have been a widow. If I had married him, or he might even died quicker than that. Or I might not even ever got fully in Christ. Because I wanted something that my heart was deceiving me that he wanted me the way I wanted. And I was like, wow. So it lets you know it's not what's in you that, not what you put in you that defines you, but what comes out of you. When I was in the world, or when I was in Christ, people know your desperation. Men can figure out your desperation. And they try to conform themselves to whatever it is that you want. And we as people, because men do it as well as women. You meet someone and they say, tell me what it is that you want. Or what kind of man, or what kind of woman are you looking for? And we so innocent, we so loving. Oh, he like me. I want him to like me. I like him. You know, I don't have to be lonely no more. I don't have to pay for them. I don't have to pay for the movies, you know. And then somebody always telling me, oh, babe, you look good. I like your hair. I like your clothes. Oh, come on, let me do this. Or man, you know, come on, blah, blah, blah. And then you're looking like, I've gotten caught up in this person. But what did God say about it?
He didn't ask you.
So,
in most cases.
What did God say about this person? You know, and then you looking like, oh, you're thinking, you're assuming, you know, this person really they love the God that I serve. And then you find out they don't even like God. They don't want to go to church. They don't want to go to church. They don't even want you in church.